Today, we're diving into a powerful principle from the life of Abraham, the art of seeing the invisible. There's a huge difference between seeing with your physical eyes and seeing with the eyes of faith. Abraham's journey teaches us that real faith begins long before any evidence shows up. Let's start in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "The Lord had said to Abram, 'Leave your country, your people and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you.'" Now, notice something really important here. God didn't show Abraham the full picture. He didn't give him a map. He didn't lay out the timeline. He simply said, "Go to the land I will show you." This tells us that faith begins with obedience, not with a full explanation. Abraham had to move before he saw where he was going. This idea is defined perfectly in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith isn't just imagination or wishful thinking. It's a deep confidence in what God has spoken, even when there's absolutely no physical proof. Before Isaac was born, before the land was his, before any promise was fulfilled, Abraham saw something invisible. He believed it first. Think about Abraham's situation. From a human perspective, it looked completely impossible. He was old. Sarah was old. Biologically, there was no reason to believe God's promise of a son could happen. But faith isn't based on biology. It's based on God's incredible ability. As Matthew 19:26 says, "With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." And Luke 1:37 echoes this. "For nothing will be impossible with God." If you can see with faith what God has spoken, even before it appears in your life, then it is possible. Many of us are in seasons where it feels like nothing is working. You might have a vision, a promise from God, or something you've been praying for, but you see no visible progress. This is the exact point where most people give up. But Abraham didn't quit because he understood a crucial secret. Faith sees before manifestation. Before you get the job, before you find your spouse, before the ministry grows, before the breakthrough comes, you must first see it by faith. Seeing the invisible isn't about denying your current reality. It's about trusting God above that reality. When Abraham saw the invisible, it produced powerful results. First, he moved. Second, he waited. And third, he trusted. True faith always produces action, patience, and surrender to God's plan. So let's close with this thought. Abraham believed before he saw. He obeyed before he understood. He trusted before he received. And that is the journey of faith. If you can see the invisible, if you can truly believe what God has spoken to you, then it is possible. Not because of your own strength, but because of his unfailing promise. Thank you for studying the Word with me today. This is part 1 of our series on the Abraham journey. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next part.